Hey everybody, welcome back to the Homestead 100. This is Graybeard Gaming, and I am excited to have you. So, what are we going to do today on this fine July afternoon? Well, we just got done with a tornado. It didn't pass through our property, but it did go down by the shop. And it's weird because I actually have to go down and get some animals. So I thought we would go ahead and do that. What am I going to get? Well, I don't have anything yet, but no time like the present. So we can have over 300 each of chickens and what you call them, sheepies. And like I said, I'm gonna do sheep because wool does not expire like goat's milk would. So let's go ahead. Let's take this big old trailer we bought. This will hold, I think, 25 goats. I don't think there's really anything I am going to do for money right now. So let's go ahead and purchase our goats, and I'm going to go get a herdsman stick so we can purchase our chicks. Now, I'm not going to get a ton of chickens, guys. I don't think I need a ton of chickens. I think I just need to get started because it's going to be a long way going to reach 100,000. Ooh. What is happening? Why did that go all wonky? Alright. That was crazy. So chickens, I'm going to purchase probably, I think, I'm going to purchase one rooster and probably like 15 hens and 15 chicks. And then as far as sheep are concerned, I think I'm just going to purchase like 20 if I can. I'm going to get the chicks first. I can't put them in the same trailer as far as I know. So what we'll wind up doing is getting the herdsman stick, which, by the way, while we're driving, I may as well just purchase that. It's this little guy here. Yeah, he holds a lot, but I'm only going to use that for the chickens. I'm not going to do some unrealistic amount of animals just because I could. So, let's go ahead, grab the herdsman stick, and we're going to place that in the back of the truck. Alright. So, wah wah. That was silly of me. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Let's go find ourselves some aminals. I thought aminals were over here. Aren't they? Where are the aminals? They've got to be here somewhere. Do we not have an aminal yard? That's farmer's market. That's a sawmill. Is there no aminal yard? That's a farmhouse. That's a field. That's ours. I don't see an aminal place. That's depressing that I spent all this money. No aminals. Lame. I didn't realize that. Well, I bought the equipment to haul the aminals. I guess I'm kind of stuck with it. So, alright. Well, I have the stick. Look at that. Oh, bam. That's so silly. It's so silly. Silly goose. You silly goose. So let's go ahead and drive ourselves back. So I did notice that this little 2-track that I put in, I loved it, but then I realized after driving on it how difficult it is to drive on because it's a lot of quick curves and um, the only dangerous curves I'm used to are the ones my wife possesses. So I can't handle these curves. I can't handle those curves either, but you know, sure do. I give it my best. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and finish driving up here. And I feel so silly having. Oh, look at that! Look at that turnaround! Just like wham! All right. Now, I have a lot of grass to pick up, a lot of grassland. So I'm going to have to deal with that. As you guys can see, I've got this field of grass back here. Actually, I've windrowed it and tedded it, so it's actually hay. But I did that so that I could get myself all right, well, we're going to set that there. Maybe a little bit better. I don't know if I can stand it up right. That'd be kind of cool if I could. Stand it up. Oh, come on. I don't want to trip over it. Yeah, I'm just hopeful. It doesn't look like I'm gonna do anything with it. So I guess we'll just lay it down here by the door, on the ground, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase some chickens. I didn't want to do it this way, but I don't think I've got a whole lot of choice, you guys. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna buy one of these guys. We're gonna buy, what'd I say, 15 of those, and 15 of them. All right, and then we're gonna come over to the goats and sheep barn, and I really only like the Swiss black brown. All right, I got 10 of them, and these ones. So I've got 15 little sheepies. When we can afford some more, we will. So next thing I'm going to take care of is I want to continue picking up grass. Excuse me. And I'm going to pick it up off of this field here. And then I have to decide, what do I want various fields to become? I think I'm going to do wheat and barley just to continuously, what is that? Is that just a missed spot? What is that? Where'd it go? There it is. What is that? Oh, it's a tree stump. Oops. There. I own a stump grinder, but that was just the easy way to go. Alright, so this isn't going to be a long-term, well, this is going to be a long-term grass field, but the other one is not. So I really should be picking up that one. But I have till September to get to it. So I'm not in any real big rush to pick that other grass field up. I'm not even in a big rush to pick up this grass field. I mean, if I get it done, I get it done, right? But I'm going to do my best. Just want to pick that little bit up. We'll get this. Or we won't. We are going to get, we're going to get this one. We're going to get this one done, and like I said, we've already moved on with getting our first animals, which is fantastic. I'm actually really pleased about that. If I could pick this all up and quickly, I think we'll move into the next month. I'm hoping I've got enough money set aside to be able to stay financially above zero. I don't know for sure though, you guys. It's gonna be tough. But yeah, we've got a good thing going, you know, and I think this will produce enough grass and hay throughout the summer months to be able to feed our sheep once we get to 100 or more. It's going to take a while to get to 100 because I did not buy any adults, and I will buy some adults as soon as I have something that I can sell. I don't want to do any more timber, honestly, mostly because it is outrageously boring to do timber work, and I just don't want to. So if we can get this and that field all picked up, that'll be fantastic. I'll be so happy about that. And we'll move from there to hopefully we'll be able to get into the month of September, because there's not really a whole lot between now and September to worry about. And that's when we can do all of our planting. I don't know why that was such a hard term for me to say, but apparently my brain was like, Yeah, it ain't happening. And you guys, I am still kind of sluggish from the uh, allergies that I've been suffering with the last couple of days. So I do apologize if I sound a little raspy or it's harder to understand, almost like I have a bit of a drawl. I'm doing my best, you guys. I'm doing my best. All right, we are making good progress on this. I don't know how much grass I've got on, honestly. I mean, we've got 73,000 liters in there now. That's full. And I'm really hoping to get, like I said, I'd like to get more animals. I'm not going to rush it. I want a fully functional farm. I don't want to be doing just grass and food for chickens. I don't want to just sit there and do grass and grain. There's nothing fun about that. But we're going to allow this guy to finish picking up this grass, and we are then going to cut the grass in September. It won't be a full cutting of grass, but I might as well capture it. And while they're cutting the grass with one guy, we're going to be planting that field with the other. So yeah, it's something we have to, well, we don't have to cut the grass out of this field. I'm just going to do it so that you know, I don't feel the need to or I don't feel like there's a struggle when it comes to feeding my sheep. And hopefully the sheep aren't going to do anything right now because they're young, but hopefully those adult chickens that I purchased will manage to produce enough eggs to kind of keep us solvent while I could just go and sell all of the grass, but I can't sell it at my market stand here. I actually have to take it all the way back to town in order to sell it. And I do need some form of a silo, and I don't have the money for said silo, so I really got to think that through as well. I probably don't need a huge silo for that anything though, so I don't want to go too crazy on that. But like I said, I wouldn't mind getting a silo. I think it would be beneficial. I'm not going to get through all of this before I'm full. Okay, so I mean, I've still got 3 swipes. I've pulled over 25,000 liters off of this already. That's quite a bit. If I'm being honest with you guys, that's quite a bit of grass, quite a bit of hay. I mean, I'm happy. And as you guys can see, I mean, I've got a shed. I've got all the equipment that we actually need in order to be successful. So that part is great news, because you gotta have, what was the old phrase, you gotta spend money to make money. Well, we've spent enough money, and I still need goats, I still need sheep, I still need chickens, I still need 100 grand. And there's a couple things I don't need. I don't need another tractor. I don't need a harvester. If I could afford it, if I can figure out how to earn some money without going crazy on there. If I can figure out how to earn some money without going too crazy with wood chips, which I don't even really want to do wood chips. Like I said, guys, wood chips, it's just repetitive, boring, and that's not how I want to play. I want to have some fun. But yeah, if I can go ahead. Whoops. Get this guy cleaning this up. So yeah, we'll get quite a bit of grass off of this field, and I'm expecting about 60%, which is like, a full growth cycle would be, actually I'm expecting about 50% yield. So whatever I got this time, not really expecting a whole lot next time, because I'm not going to fertilize it. It's just going to be whatever, And all right, so grand total we'll know here in just a moment, as soon as I finish picking up all of this, and then I can park this for the next 2 months. Look at that, it's emptying out pretty quick. And we got 119,000 liters. So we got over 40,000 liters off of that. I'm hoping for 20,000 would be a good number. 20,000 liters when we cut this next in a couple of months. And as you guys can see, I've got seeds and fertilizer. Oh no, I don't have any more seeds. Oops. Well, I've got fertilizer. Or is that seeds? That might be seeds. I don't know. Alright. So let's go ahead, finish parking this guy, and then we can pull him into the barn. That right there has we still have 3,600 liters of grain to make it through the year. It's not going to be enough. So yeah, that's going to have to be wheat and barley. So let's go ahead. Let's sleep through till, I don't know. I want to sleep into September. So let's go ahead and nap. I do want to see how much we spend. Yeah, it's not a lot of money left over. Let's run over here, see if we can't take, yeah, because I don't have any wool. So let's see if we can't get some eggs. I have 39 eggs. not a lot. And we'll harvest this grass again in October. But oh, guys, that was weird. Stopped recording on me. Gonna have to figure out what that was all about. All right, so let's go ahead. We got to run this down, sell off these eggs. It's not worth much, but I want to stay solvent, like I said. We'll get all this sold off. I'm only gonna make like 200 bucks, if that. Probably won't even make that much. I should have brought a load of straw. 10,000 liters of straw would have been, a couple $100, 500. I should have done that. We'll do that at the start of September. We'll bring a load down, and that'll help cover the cost of doing all of our grass cutting with a worker. Probably about the only way that's going to happen. All right, so let me see. Yeah, we did not make much money at all, you guys. That was quite pathetic, actually. But we will hopefully not go negative. While we're driving back, let's take a quick peek at our animals, make sure we've got enough grass and food. So they're doing fine. They're also doing fine. I mean, they've touched their meadow very little. They've barely touched any water. So yeah, they're only using 84 liters a day of water. I'm not worried about them. Let's go ahead, and I don't think there's anything for sale that we're going to worry about purchasing. I mean, yeah, I can't do anything with any of that. So yeah, we're going to get back to the homestead here, and one thing I will do is pull this guy over to fill up, because I need something. And yeah, I missed. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let's sleep again. Not going to get through anything in a hurry, you guys. That's kind of the whole point of making this grow slow. All right, let's take a quick peek. And see if we can't get some eggies. How are we doing on food? Eggs, we got 75. We'll almost make, I think we might actually make $100 on eggs. We still have no wool, which is to be expected. All right, we're gonna drive all this stuff down. And we have negative $3. That's all right. We'll sell some grass, or I'm sorry, we'll sell the straw, which probably is only going to amount to about $350. So I might make $450 today. Meadow, they're doing fine. Daily, we're doing 138 liters of water, but we've got quite a bit in there. Chickens are doing fine. Like I said, we'll get down here. Get this stuff sold off, and we'll start in on getting those fields taken care of, because I got to cut grass on one, and that ought to be pretty quick. I'll do the grass with a worker while I plant wheat. Really curious as to how much money I'm going to make on this. I want to see where I'm at 5,000. All right, so we'll make about $400, you guys, and a portion of that is probably going to be our environmental score. So yeah, we barely made $400. So we're sitting at 500 and some odd dollars. Not a lot. But that's okay, guys. It's all right. What we'll do next is get the wheat started planting, and I will have to sell more of this, but I'm going to actually not get the wheat started planting. I'm going to go ahead and get the guy mowing, and while he's mowing, I will be getting the wheat planted. But first things first, I gotta sell another trailer of straw. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, you know, fund some other stuff with hay. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But that is the hope, is to use some of my hay to fund other things. And what I'm going to do with this guy is use him to do the grass. Alright, he doesn't need the forks on there. Just added weight, and it's just going to wear down my tractor and the forks, and then I have to repair it. And what fun is that? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get this guy started. Alright, I didn't want to sell all of this immediately, so I'm a little bit concerned that I'm already selling it, because it's costing me over $200 a month just on keeping everything running. My chickens are not covering the bills, neither are my sheep, and it's going to take some while, so I'm a little concerned, because I've only got just over 2 more trailers after this of straw. It's not gonna do a whole lot. That's less than $1,000. So, I mean, we're talking how many months worth of? It's not a lot. And I'm serious. It's months worth of, like, one trailer of straw is less than 2 months of expenses. So I'd only have about 7 months, and the thing is I have to make it till next July before I get any more wheat or anything. So it's going to be a very tight winter. I'm possibly going to have to think about selling. I don't want to selling stuff. At least until the chickens can. How old are the chickens? So they will not hit puberty until 6 months. So they're only a third of the way there before they start laying eggs, and that's 15. But the bigger chickens will. It's going to be a while. I'm just sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, good golly. I've still got 4 months before the other chickens will lay eggs, and then that's going to, that'll put me at $200 a month with the chickens. Not a lot. Not a lot of money at all. But once we get through the month of October, I'm basically going to just be going until spring, basically until April, when we can cut grass again. I'm not going to worry too heavily about anything, but maybe grass is where we can earn a little bit of money. Because if we look, our hay is worth at peak $7,400. I mean, we're not going to starve this winter, that's for sure. But we need to make certain we're doing everything possible, because we don't want to basically force our hand to sell off all of our food for our sheep. I wanted to have, a nice little cushion there. So I don't want to continue to pull all of this straw. So I'm gonna just park here, because right now it's only 36. We're losing with what we have here. It's like $300, and I could use that $300 between now and right now and January. I could probably use that. That's a month's worth of expenses. The other thing I'm worried about is whether or not I have enough food for the chickens. Like, this isn't gonna do a lot. I don't need a lot right now. We're at 3603. So, I mean, we're only gonna, we've used 300 liters basically in 2 months. So I can be concerned about that too, I guess. Where is she going? Where are you going there, sweetheart? I don't know. I'm paying her to do nothing. Alright. We're going to wait on that. I might have to do this myself. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up. I could sell the wood chipper if it came down to it. Like I said, we're not gonna starve. But we'll get this going. I always like to do the outside edges first. Maybe the worker should work on this. Maybe that's what we need to do. And then I'll cut the grass. Oh. Is this my tree even? It is. Why won't it? There. There's no financial benefit for cutting that tree down like I did, because I just wanted it out of my stinking way. So yeah, I may in fact have to do this manually anyways, because it looks like I'm probably going to need to buy fertilizer in order to plant the other field with barley. I don't think I need seeds, but I do need fertilizer. So I think we'll end this episode right here, you guys. While I'm doing this, the next time we come in, this will be planted, but the other field there is going to have to be done up in barley. Well, no, you guys. I'm going to finish both of these. You won't see that. The next time we come in will be in spring, when it's time for us to cut grass, see how our animals are doing, things like that. So it's probably going to be in April the next time you guys see us here. So yeah, I think that's probably the best plan. I really wanted to get this field done so you guys knew I had something planted into wheat, and I wasn't doing everything with a worker. Because I just wasted, what, $50 some on a worker that didn't do a darn thing. That's probably the most frustrating part, is that I wasted that money and I could have used it. I also need to figure out how I'm going to get some sort of silage storage. I just don't know on that one, you guys. That's going to be tough. I guess I do have the 2 trailers. If push came to shove, I could just utilize both of those as storage containers. If you guys have ideas on that, please let me know. I don't want to get some unrealistic silo that holds 10 million liters for $10,000. That's not fair. It's not legit at all. And like I said, I mean, I would love to love to not have to worry about fertilizer, but I think I'm going to have to worry about fertilizer. I think I did purchase a different spreader though for fertilizer and lime, so that's, at least something. And 3 more swipes of this, and we can move on to our other field. But like I said, I want to get this one done on camera. The other one's going to be barley. You've seen me plant barley last year. It's not the end of the world if you don't see it this time. I can't really afford to use a worker, so I'm going to have to do it all on my own, which, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, but that's how it is. Just got what, 2, maybe 3 more swipes here with this to have this field done. I don't think I have any way of, you know, for weed mitigation, so I'm kind of screwed on that front for this year. It's going to affect my overall yield, so I'm going to have to try and do everything possible to help my yield. Unfortunately, I cannot run a weeder through this. Gosh, that really frustrates me. But I didn't have to work the property. Apparently this is a pretty steep incline here because this tractor is not really doing a great job of climbing it. And we'll get there. We'll get there in the end, you guys. So that's it for this field, you guys, and for this episode, in fact. I do appreciate everything you guys have been doing. I just want to say thank you again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We will see you guys next time. As always, this is Graybeard Gaming, wishing you the very best of days. Please be safe out there and do not eat the yellow snow because it is not lemon flavored.